Hello, good morning, good afternoon. It's actually afternoon here. It's a little bit after 12. Today is Friday, November the 16th. The day I'm making this. Here is me, tired, worn out. Wingish Nibe, Mijeki Kwe, Christiana Carr, Chrissy Carr, superstar. That's right. That's right. Had to cry, and now I'm back here. I'll do my dailies, right? Thinking I need to maybe switch this up a little bit. What do you think? I don't know. I love sharing the cards and stuff like that. Yeah, so that's what I'm gonna do. I just had a smudge. I'm trying to get focused on my children are home, and unfortunately, as much as I would love that to be a beautiful thing, when it's just a big mess and they just go and hide instead of doing stuff, right? Sit in that you can't make me. Of course, I've told them I can't make you do anything. It's all a choice, right? So, yeah, right. So that's bugging me. And it has for a while. That's okay. Well, we'll be slow and steady. We get it together, right? So as I've talked before, I haven't had that, been able to have that control in my home. When I need the quiet, or if I need to go find a quiet time, often they get into more, and then there's more mess made, right? Because now there's an opportunity. She's not looking. Now we can do more, or whatever it is, right? Kids will do that. So let's learn behaviors. And then with my this stuff I deal with inside here, right? Trying to, it's hard with the consistency or whatever, or to be that good example of everything. That's what gets me the most with my children, right? Because that was always one thing I wanted to be the most when I grew up was a mom. I talk about my special interests and, addiction and all that, but it was to be a mom. To help bring more peace in the world by helping to nurture and guide more loving beings in this world. And they are such loving divine beings. There's nothing wrong with them in any way. And I love them all. And they are learning, and it is just divine and natural, of course, right? And I try to feel, well, they know. They know they're unconditionally loved, right? That's why they will push. Because they know they're going to be loved anyway, right? And I get the biggest outbursts and stuff like that because they know I accept them just as they are. It does not matter. You say, watch your tone with me, but I'm still going to hug you. And still going to love you. My love just grows even more. Like I said, the one, like, wow, you have a strong commitment. Because he commits to being grumpy. And he stays in there and gives me this attitude. And he told me the other day it's because, well, I said, at 18, you just get more attitude. I said, well, you're not 18 yet. And he starts laughing. I'm like, what, you getting practice? And he starts laughing. So I know it's just this acting, but he's very hard because it triggers stuff in me that I don't have full control over and had more control over it when I was younger. Because I didn't have the extra added physical issues to it all. Right, so. Okay, I just need to get that out a little bit. Snowman Sundays tomorrow. We'll get out there and snow. It's a snow day today. Ariana's been sick all week. So the nurse practitioner said she did have a little bug, although she wasn't warm to my touch. She did have a low-grade fever. I can see her in a mirror there in her room. So Yeah, so I just kept her home for today. Well, then it's a snow day too, so I got the boys home too. We'll rest this weekend because they're home this weekend. Hoping to get some stuff done, right? We used to do it was a work together Saturdays and then snowman Sundays, right? We have free Fridays, work together Saturdays, teamwork Saturdays, and snowman Sundays. Well, it's free Friday, right? That's why they're not doing nothing. Okay, there we go. Off we go. Oh, thank you, you beautiful beings, for being there, for being you. And, you go through some of this stuff too. Especially when we take our job so seriously, right? It's a passion. The biggest passion of mine to be a mom. To help the little beings, because the children are our future. They are. I believe that, and I've always believed that. I've always wanted to help the children. When I was a child. And I always wanted to help my mom. Even when I was a child, I saw her giving to everybody. I wanted to be the one to show her, look at, you don't need to worry about me. I can take care of myself. I don't want to be another one just taking and taking and taking. Let me show you. I want to give back to you. That happened with my ex too. Reminded me of my mother. And in my head, I saw these amazing, beautiful beings that just kept giving to everybody else. And I wanted to give to them the way they gave to everybody else. I wanted to be that one to show them, look, you are loved and appreciated. And I would go overboard with that. Sorry. I'm not sorry. But I am, but I'm not. This is embarrassing for me. Although we all do it, and I don't think anybody should be embarrassed after crying and having tears. I just have a different standard for myself, I guess. And I'm not a victim, but feeling like that too, right? We all can have those times where we're feeling like we're pouring so much of ourselves out. And who we're pouring it out to, right? We want that attention for them to see. And then in the end, you just get looked at like you're dumping on them too, or taking from them too, or it's not seen how much appreciation you're showing in what you're doing, right? But it is, right? If you look, there's lots of people that see that in me. So it's not just blinding ourselves and only looking at these certain few over here, right? Open it up, because we're all connected. And we're all special to somebody in some way. Okay, whether they can show it to you or not, right? We all have our own ways of showing it. We're all our own beings here. But we're all part of the great being, the great oneness divine. So I've always taken comfort in that. And even if I feel lonely with the human companionship, I know I'm always surrounded spiritually. Yeah. That fills me up from within. So even if I feel lonely surrounded by the people I love, I know there's one place I'm always accepted and that I belong and I always loved. And they're always just sending me love. Nothing else, right? They're never disappointed in me. I never embarrass them, right? Two people in my life too. You know who you are. That have accepted me just as I am. Didn't want me to change to be anything else. Just you. You love me just as I am. The way I love others too. We call in our east, a path of illumination, clarity, the fire, the place of demand. The sun is the innocence, the emotions. Yeah. Going through the emotions. The retrograde blowing through, right? We'll have technology things. The Mercury retrograde would only appears to be going backwards. It's not really. But it'll bring in, and it's tough for us to go, time to slow down, get in touch with those emotions, acknowledge, validate, right? Because when we try stuff and that's not there, we create more problems in our bodies. So we validate, we know that they're there. The emotions, the place of innocence, is the south, and the water. Then we have the west, the place of woman, the physical, the introspections we look in. What's it telling us? What's this teaching me, right? What's this telling me inside of me that I need to know, right? Okay. First, love and accept yourself. Okay. And I go over, it's always going to be like this. Oh, the first one never talks to me no more, and it's just all going to go. But am I telling myself the truth there? No. And then the north. The wisdom. We're all connected. These children do not belong to me. They are their own free will beings. And I am blessed to have been a vessel to help them to get through to this earth walk. And I am very grateful. So, as we talk about our earth walk, right? The north, the air, the spirit, the wisdom. We go from ourselves, the place of childhood and innocence, where we're taking that action, always on the go, right? We're like, wow, can I have some of your energy, right? I think I've heard that from a lot of adults. Oh, if we could bottle that energy from those children. We have it in us, right? We're always taking those actions. We sacrifice of ourselves. That's what the antelope does too, right? We get into that dream time, that unlimited vision, and we see that we already are all that we seek. It's already there within us. We need only accept ourselves. Okay, and then the blue road goes from east to the west. Like the sun, right? We don't need to seek and find. You know, the illumination is that we already are. There's no need to seek. It's already there. To the west, the introspection. Here we go. Going over time again. Here we go. The east, we go from the east to the west to the east. There we go. The path of illumination. As we go within, we see, right? The clarity over here in the east, we already have it all within us. So when we go within, we see it's already there. Call us all together. Above, below, and within. We spread these out here. Get the books. Get the books so we can stand them up so you can see them. Okay, I did a chance to have a shower yesterday. My hair went back to curly. And I didn't put any. I usually just put coconut oil in it. So this is with nothing in it. Big Christmas. Christmas! For Christmas! Swinging, what am I doing? Getting the books out. Thank you. This wonderful, wonderful weirdo. Who I am reflects divine originality. Who you are reflects divine originality. Originals. Different perspective. Giving our great oneness divine a different perspective. Starting the seed of life. Oh yeah, check that out. I love that Spirit Science on YouTube. A little cartoon guy talks about the science of spirit and us and all that. It's really cool. It's really cool. Simple terms they use. They all make sense to me. All make sense to me. My brother Kenneth used to watch that Spirit Science. I think that's the first time that I discovered it on my own. And then my brother Kenneth showed me. Can you hang on just a second, dear? I'm almost already over here. Okay? Love you. Daily for today is Kokopelli, that fertility, being creative. Okay? Creatively gathering the strength within us to do what we need to do. And creatively. Be creative. Getting stuck at that fertility, right? Maybe this is a time if you're not interested in making new babies, then maybe make sure you use those protections. Right, so here we are gathering. And my neck is sore, and this is, that's my beautiful girl. Okay. So, and it's distracting me very much. My arms are hurting. My hands are hurting. My body's all tight. Oh. So, right, the fertility, the Kokopelli. Gathering up your creative energy, right? bring that fertility, gathering up for the winter to get ready, right? For that time of rest. Because this is the time where that blanket covers our Mother Earth. It's a beautiful blanket, at least up here in the northern hemisphere. Down in the south, it's still hot. But, so we're gathering up those energies and that creativity to spend that winter. Maybe creative in what we're going to do. Plant for the spring, right? Now what we're going to do, the canning for the harvest to get us through the winter, right? Creatively. And this is the male side, right? And this one is the female side. And there we go. So the male, the action then, right, is to see the medicine bundle. We have the allies and the support to help us through the winter. So, you know, some of us need more supports. I'm here on my own, right, going through this transformation. And we're all going through this transformation, right? Not the only one. I mean, the whole world. The Great Oneness Divine is going through this transformation, this shift. We're going into the age of Aquarius. We started dipping our toes in it back with the flower children, but now we are in it. We are in the age of Aquarius. The creativity, the air, the mind, the transformation, transforming ourselves as a humanity in the ways. Maybe returning to ways. Maybe. Oh, gather your allies and your support to you. And are you an ally and support to others, right? Sending that out and helping them in their transformations, because we're all in this together. Okay? Are we helping or are we hurting? What are we doing? Okay? Because support and allies don't hurt, they help. Okay? Sometimes, you know, with our intention to help, we end up hurting. And I had that a lot too. Well-intentioned people helping, trying to help. But instead of saying, what can I do to help? Saying, I know what you need and I'm going to do this. That's not what I need. That does not help me. That actually hurts me more. But instead of listening to the one that they want to help, because there's the ego or the whatever that I know better than you. Right? But I'm not living in you. Only you are living in you. So you know what's best for you. Right? That's why I try to teach my children to listen to your bodies. Not to what somebody else says, right? Your bodies will always tell you, they will tell you the truth, right? That's your lie detector is right there. Your body will help you to know. So as the woman, tap into that hour of power, that joy. I would be so joyful if my kids went and did the chores that I told them to do instead of playing around. I'm distracted and now they're doing stuff they know they're not supposed to be doing, right? Because mom's distracted. So there's my power. So then I feel powerless. You know, I've tried to empower my children and disempowered myself. It seems sometimes, but I'm not a victim, right? So we'll have that joy, right? So I try to share that joy with my children. And we have that, you know, find that in yourself for you. What brings you joy? As we gather that within, we bring our power back to ourselves because we've scattered it all out, right? Hour of power to power, right? Taking that moment for you, no matter what, even if things are going like, I need to take that quiet. Otherwise, I have more meltdowns. You're almost seeing one here when I'm going, okay, my energy's over there trying to watch what they're doing and trying to keep track of this and trying to stay committed. And, you know, so, and I was already having one before I jumped onto, right? A little bit of the sad meltdown, right? Or I would just love to go and crawl into bed and just stay in bed. But there's some. To me, that's like a luxury. I had a girlfriend say, oh my goodness, I was depressed. I was in bed for 3 days. And my kids just bring me some food and crawled up in bed with me. I'm like, yeah, not mine. I was sick one day, you know, and they just go, and they don't even get themselves ready for school. Me that tries to teach them self-reliance, independence, and all that. There was louder voices than mine. Anyways, so that's how I disempowered myself. I got to bring that power back. It's my my home, my sacred space as well, right? This is my sacred space. And this dream of mine is a sacred space for all to come and feel safe here. That's my goal with my Begin Within home, for all to feel safe here. And we are healing slow and steady, and we'll get there. None of us are victims. We are all powerful beings. All love us. So we need to tap into that and find that joy in us, because we've suffered enough. We've suffered enough. We don't need to keep continuing these same cycles of hurt, whether we do it to ourselves or, it's passed on to others. Change those cycles in you first. It begins within. Be your own best ally and support, right? And ask for that help. Be specific about what you need. Oh, I love that advice. Somebody, they say, you be specific, because otherwise you say help and they bring you a pan of cookies, right? So be specific on what you need. All right. Thank you. This is my time up. Love you. Have a wonderful, blessed day. Biggest heart hugs ever. Thank you. Thank you for being you.